Hello twin flames, and welcome to the Divine Masculine message to the Divine Feminine for Friday. So we're going to bring in the Divine Confessions of a Broken Heart today. This is a gorgeous step by Divine Vision. So what do the masculines want to say to you today, Divine Feminine? What do the masculines want to say to you in this circle of change? What do we need to know? So I feel this is the main message and these are clarifiers. So he's saying to you, please don't shut me out. Can you forgive me? So he's apologising again. You know, there's this real message and this real symbol of apology right now. He's saying, I'm sorry. And again, I feel that a message is on the way with an apology. He may come in, though, in a strange way because the masculines are looking for a way in. So they may apologise to you, but not how you expect it to happen or not straight away. So be flexible and adaptable and allow them in. And he's saying, please don't shut me out. So also message, if you've blocked your twin, and you may have done that for, valid reasons. You may have done it because they blocked you, or you may have done it because you couldn't handle it in that moment, or you needed a break. But he's saying to you, please don't shut me out. So there's a big message coming in today about reconnection. He's saying, I'm afraid of intimacy, but I want to be close to you. So he wants to be close to you. He wants to let you in. But he's also a little bit afraid of that too, because being intimate means being vulnerable. It means showing a side that, they don't sometimes even like revealing to themselves because it makes them childlike, vulnerable. Intimacy is power. And you always have intimacy, whether you are connecting in a physical way or not, because you have intimacy on the 5D. You have intimacy in dreams and other ways. So he's a little bit afraid about opening up because he knows once he opens up to you, everything else may fall apart. His life, because he knows that once he lets you in that way, he's going to have to change things. And that's a good thing, but it scares him too. I wish I could turn back time. I do things differently. There is so much of my life I want to share with you. So he's saying, I wish I could go back in time and do it again. Because I wouldn't do it that way. I'd do it differently. But it's always good to know that we don't ever need to change our past or even want to, because everything happens the way it does for a reason. So without going through those experiences and going through those things, he wouldn't be here now. He wouldn't be here now saying, I wish I could go back in time. I'd do it differently. Because everything happens the way it's meant to, for reasons we may not realise at the time. Everyone is doing the best they can. So at that moment, it was the exact right thing that needed to happen to bring in the desired change. And you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. So more and more, day by day, moment by moment, he's realising how much you're meant to be, that you belong to each other. I was made for you, and you were made for me. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. And that's what it means. We were made for each other. The Creator knew what we needed and what time we needed to come together originally and now physically and everything else too. And life will never be the same. How am I supposed to go on without you? So the masculine struggles when he's apart from you. His life doesn't tick very well. His heart doesn't tick very well. He feels the pain and he's saying it will never be the same. So he can't go back in time and change meeting you. But in his mind, he can change the way he's behaved. So he's saying, things will never be the same. The moment I met you, the moment I became aware of you in this physical life, I knew that I had to have you. And how am I supposed to be without you, knowing what I know? And sometimes at night, I watch the stars and I talk to you. Isn't that beautiful? So he's looking at the stars. And we're moving towards a new moon, which is full of creation energy, new beginnings, faith and power, the opportunity to begin again. So he's actually seeing this energy as we move into the weekend as an opportunity to move ahead, to find his way in. And this really resonates with the daily twin flame reading today, because that's all about the masculines trying to find a way in. For some of the masculines, that's going to be an apology. He's going to come back and apologise. That may be the way he actually gets your attention. Or he's asking for you for another chance. Can you forgive me? Please don't shut me out, let me in. And you may be thinking, well, you're the one shutting me out. But it's only because he's in fear about the intimacy. and what that means, because he's afraid once he looks into your eyes, it's all going to come pouring out. All his emotions, all his feelings, all his words. He may stumble over that. He may cry. He may fall on the floor and fall down to his knees at your knees and beg you for another chance. And that scares him because he doesn't know what that means for his future. He doesn't like feeling vulnerable. He wants to be confident and strong in your presence. He doesn't want to seem weak. But really being vulnerable and being available is such a powerful strength. And that's what he's realising. So he's saying, I'm realising more and more day by day that we were made for each other. I can't go on without you. It can't go back to how it was. I wish I could change the past, but only to make things better and to make things right. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.